Hi guys, my name is Cameron, and I am probably going to be new to this collab, but right now I am just a backup, and you might not hear me well, and I'm awkwardly close to my webcam, because my SIM card broke. I can't use my camera till I get a new one, and warning, I am probably going to, not really look at the camera, because I'm actually doing this role-playing thing right now, and if I leave again, they're going to get really mad. I've been leaving a lot since I've been trying to find a way to use my camera, and I can't, and I'm also looking down sometimes to check if I'm doing well. So Megan told me to do how I became a Directioner thing, a Directioner life thing, so pretty much I'll do that, because I've actually never really told a story of how I became a Directioner, and my hair is pretty messed up. Looks like crap. It's 8 o'clock, so this is when I was going to upload, but anyways. It all started December 7th, 2011, and yeah, I didn't know that Louis' birthday was going to be in December, so I couldn't wish him happy birthday that year. It's kind of sad. He was turning 20, he was 2 decades old, and I couldn't say happy birthday because I didn't know. Anyways, that's what I found out about them, and the reason I found out about them is from Cimarelli. I'm a huge fan of Cimarelli, and they actually follow me on Twitter, so that's pretty cool. And so they did a cover of What Makes You Beautiful, and then I searched the song because I thought it was a pretty cool song. And then I fell in love with the song. Then when I was watching the music video, there was comments all about Harry, and I'm like, okay, I only know Harry because Harry is the one there, and he was the main one. Sorry, the asking about him there. And so I'm like, oh, it's Harry. I didn't really know anything about them, but I did think they were pretty cool. I actually thought that Zane sounded like Logan from Big Time Rush, because I used to be obsessed with Big Time Rush. Now I'm kind of liking them, but because their second album is really good, I gotta say, Big Time Rush's second album, really good, but their third album so far, I just don't like when no one's around. So, yeah. But then one day, I saw the video diaries. I'm like, okay, they're on X Factor? Because I was actually planning on auditioning, because I used to think I could sing. Wow, my insecurity went boom before I even liked them, but I'm like, oh, they're on the X Factor. That sounds pretty cool. I like Simon Cowell. I remember watching him on American Idol. There we go. And I realized that they were pretty funny, and I actually started falling for the lads, and for the rest of my 6th grade year, I was actually a Directioner. But, yeah. I was watching the video diaries, and I started to become a Louis girl, and I'm still a Louis girl to this day, because there's something about him. And this is going to be creepy, because I got this for my 13th birthday party, but I have a doll. Yeah. Don't worry, I love all of them equally. It's just, there's something about Louis, like people have something about Harry, and something about Niall, and something about Liam, and Zayn. Everyone has something for one of them. But yeah. So then, after a while, I did start listening more to their first album, Up All Night, and I was listening to Taken a lot. I don't know why. I was listening to Taken. I just don't understand, because it just sounded really good. So, that went through a phase. And then summer vacation came, and I learned more. I started liking Facebook pages of them, and I started sharing, and I didn't know many people who liked them. I felt like I was the only one, because I didn't know many people. I was actually forever alone my whole elementary school year, so I had no friends to talk to obsess about them, and it's kind of awkward. So then junior high came, and still didn't meet anyone who liked One Direction. I'm actually out of school now. I just got out of the school year, and this is going to show you how One Direction actually changed my life. I've always been insecure, and I'm not insecure much anymore, because I realize there's more to life than being insecure. So, yeah. So, I was walking around with my twin sister, if you didn't know, I have a twin, and she doesn't live with me, though. She has her own house. We were separated at birth. And so we were walking around, and it was just me and her friends. I wasn't really friends with her friends because they didn't like me, apparently. I was really hyper. I'm a really hyper random person, and when it comes to other people, they don't like that. They like, the people she was hanging out with weren't really that. They were from her elementary school. My elementary school people, I was happy to leave. I was happy to leave my 90 students that I knew for 8 years because I had enough with them. They didn't like me, I didn't like them. We never got along. But then I heard two people who are my best friends right now, Denise and Rennis. They were talking about... Sorry, someone's leaving. And they were talking about One Direction. I heard them. I'm like, huh? There are Directioners at the school? I was like, you guys like One Direction? And they're like, oh my god, yeah, do you? I'm like, yeah. Because no one really thinks I look like a Directioner. And I seriously don't think I do either. Oh, my hair. Sorry, I'm touching my bangs a lot. They're just annoying. Anyways, so I don't think I look like a Directioner. I think I look like one of those gothic girls who are just like, oh my god, My Chemical Romance. And I gotta say, they are a good band. But anyways, so they're like, you're a Directioner? You don't look like it. I'm like, yeah, I am. So they're like, who's your favorite? Or to me, I'm just like, okay, the one I like a little bit more than the other. So I'm just like, this girl had a poster in her locker, and I'm pointing to Louie. And she's like, oh, that's cool, I like Harry. And then my friend Denise was like, oh, I like Niall. So we became friends instantly at that moment, and guess what? We're still friends now. And that was like in October. So it was like only 2 months after school started, and I felt like alone for that, for like 2 months. So I actually gained friends. So we became friends, and I started sitting around with them instead of my twin sister. So it was I felt bad, but what can I do? So I sat around with those two, and they were mostly hanging out with guys, so they weren't Directioners, of course, but they were British fans, and I've met some Doctor Who guy fans, which was kind of cool because I like Doctor Who, and it worked out perfectly. We all became friends, especially the ones that were in my classes, and one named Liam, because he had Liam in his name. Who wouldn't be friends with someone named Liam, Louis, Harry, Niall, or Zane, really? But anyway, I gained more friends after that because they knew people who weren't even Directioners, but they fit my personality. And the thing is also, I met some people in my classes. So there was me with my two new friends, but then I realized something. There was this girl who came in and just made me take away. So One Direction made me gain friends, and there we go. But after a while, I stopped hanging out with them because I realized they were being friends with this girl who used to bully me, and I did not like being around her. I'm not one to hate on people, but I couldn't be with her. I couldn't be around her. So I went back to my twin, who had some friends of mine that were mine. So things worked out, and I met a perverted Directioner, so it was working out perfectly. I could obsess about One Direction while hanging out with my twin and my best friends. Well, they're friends, but one of them was my best friend. And so things worked out, and after a while I did start hanging out with them again because I realized they wanted to hang out with her, that one girl. And to the end of this year, things have worked out pretty well. One Direction changed my life completely. I would not have friends without them. They gave me opportunities to socialize, pretty much, and most people like Directioners plus socializing has no existence, but seriously, this helped me a lot because there are actually a lot of Directioners in my school, and there are also a lot of people who had the same interest as me, and I couldn't have done that without the lads. So I have to say thank you to the lads, and it means a lot that they don't even, well, it means a lot that they kind of helped, but the thing is, they don't even know it. I doubt they'll even meet me one day. I have no connection to them. I have a Twitter, but they don't follow me every time they do following sprees. But then again, they don't follow people they think they're going to marry. Remember that. So, that was pretty much my Directioner story. How it escalated from me being in elementary school. And also in elementary school, people started liking them at the end of the year. But I could not stand those people. And I still call them Directioners because of my opinion about a Directioner. But, so weird. So anyways, yeah, that is my One Direction story. I'm sorry this was pretty crappy. Here's my camera that I usually use. I would have used this, but this happened to my SIM card. Oh, I'm lagging. Oh, there we go. And, yeah, well, I did this part. I wanted to know, anyways, what was in it. But it was pretty much together, and there was like a tiny piece that cracked off, and I was about to film. I was like, yes, I'm gonna film. It's like, no memory. I'm like, what? I just took everything off, and no memory. It broke, and I'm getting one soon, so you might see if I actually get into this collab. But right now I'm a backup. I will have better videos, hopefully, because I like editing. So, my name is Cameron. I am 13. I'm in California, and huge Directioner like all you girls out there. And boys who like Ty and Maham mid. So yeah, see you guys later. Bye.